What is going on, everybody out there in Arsenal land? Welcome to 101 on Arsenal. It is Everton versus Arsenal, an absolutely cracking game we're looking forward to today. If you saw my preview yesterday, which is I've been on YouTube for 24 hours, I talked about the changes that we might see in regards to the Champions League game that's coming later on this week, and it looks like Arteta is done just that. Nabil, how are you doing, bro?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good. And
Excellent,
you?
excellent. Yeah, not too bad, man. Gary, how are you getting on?
Yeah, doing all right, mate. Doing all right. Looking forward to the game today.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So let's get the team sheet up and have a little conversation. Where are we? Big things are going here, guys. Big things are going. Let's get the team sheet up. Here we go. Here we go. Let me just see if I can just upload this up here quickly. Here we are. Right. And let's talk about this team sheet. Sorry, guys. I'm not 100% prepared because I've been trying to fix my audio. My audio had the gremlins today. But looking at the team sheet, guys, it's pretty much what we thought it was going to be. It's a massive change, and it's David Raya now in goal. He's been given his chance, and we thought that he might play in the Champions League, but it seems like Ramsdale is going to be playing in the Champions League. But we're going to have to look at the numbers a little bit more closely than that. But it's definitely going to be something that the manager wants to have a look at. So it's Ramsdale on the bench, and David Raya has moved in. And quite frankly, there's been quite a few shaky moments from Ramsdale. So the move was bound to happen at some point. Nabil, what's your opinion on this?
I haven't really got much to say on Raya and Ramsdale because I think they're both good between the sticks. They're really good between the sticks, but I think Raya offers more on the ground. So I thought it might have been a tactical move to spring Everton's press or to play them long because Raya is definitely better at a long ball. But I've not really given much consideration to the fact that he could be being saved for Champions League. For me, there's no concerns between those guys and that's the beauty. That's where you want to be as a squad. That's where you want to be as a squad, where you swap your goalkeeper and you've got no concerns. I ain't got no concerns. Ray is a good goalkeeper. Like you said, will there be first game nerves for him? I don't know. But I mean, between the sticks, he's a good goalkeeper. So I've got no concerns there.
What about you, Gary? Thoughts on this decision?
Yeah,
Yep.
pretty much the same as Nabil, really. I think Raya's an excellent goalkeeper. Ramsdale's an excellent goalkeeper. I'm not predicting too much drop off in that area. I'm more surprised about the Havertz dropping. And in the game against Everton, they're going to be physical. We've seen Vieira, he's come on in leaps and bounds, but is he up to that physical aspect which Havertz gives us? So that's my only concern, really, to be honest.
So, guys, let's go through the rest of the team sheet. It's Raya in goal, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, which we all expected. Rice, Vieira comes in for Kai Havertz, and then it's Odegaard. So this is something I talked about again in my preview yesterday. If Everton doesn't look like it's such a threat and we don't have to worry about it defensively, then you can afford to do something like this. But Havertz gives us too much defensively, especially against top teams, for you to kind of pull that trigger. And there's also the possibility that Havertz is going to play in the Champions League. So this is exactly what he needed to do. The same probably applies to Nketiah. Nketiah, he deserves to start again and then look for Jesus to start in the Champions League. My only disappointment was I talked about Saka's been carrying this Achilles problem for 2 months, and you've got options on the bench, but yet you decide to still play Saka. Nabil?
I think with playing Vieira, I think in this game it's a smart move because Vieira's going to offer more penetration with passing than Havertz. Yes, Havertz is going to offer you more physicality. I don't think we're going to want to get involved in that. I think you're going to play to your strengths. And yeah, sure, Havertz is going to offer you more on the defensive side, but I think including Vieira in this is a really smart idea because he shares the responsibility with Odegaard in a way that Havertz won't. Havertz won't really offer you the incisive passing, the little creative build-ups, the clever little, the stuff that Vieira's just done every game he's come on. He's just come on and he's offering you an option to open up these stubborn little defenses, these low blocks and whatever. So I think especially with our record against Everton, we need a win. You can talk about Champions League all we like. We need to win this game. And I think Vieira's a smart option.
So I've just kicked off on my IPTV. Where are you guys at the moment?
I've kicked off. I'm on 5 seconds. 6, 7.
Yeah, I'm on 10 seconds at the moment.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
Gary?
Yeah, I'm on 25 seconds.
Oh, you're right ahead. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna
about the same
go
as
on
me.
mute for a bit.
Shout out to you, Gary. What's your? Okay.
Say that again,
No
mate.
problem, Gary. What's your thoughts on the team sheet? What's your thoughts on the team sheet?
Yeah, looks good to,
I say,
okay to me. Let's see how it goes. I'm quite happy.
I agree with Nabil though. It's a game that we've really got to win. Can't have pulled any slip ups here today.
Yep, agreed. And it's a fast start. Tony, what's your thoughts on the team sheet before I get rid of it?
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. I'm willing to give it a chance, see how it goes.
Excellent. And as I said, if I talked about it on my preview for the game, there has to be changes in place, simply because the Champions League game is coming up midweek. So this is where we're going to start to see a little bit of rotation now in the squad.
I was saying,
it's not a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, this is where you want to be with the team. I mean, I remember when I used to see Man City rotating, and you think it makes no difference. You're getting like for like quality, just a different name and a different shirt number, but you're getting different quality. You're getting the same sort of quality, a couple of different options maybe, but there's no drop off. You got to, and that's where you want to be. I'd have suspected Havertz would have done something in this game as well. Yeah, I'd have suspected Havertz would have done something in this game, but at the same time, you see Vieira getting on. He deserves a start, and whatever they're planning for Champions League, it makes sense. But Nketiah, Jesus,
Vieira's definitely been pushing.
Yeah. This is strong enough to win. If the other guys are playing it strong enough to win, this is where you want to be.
Yeah, agreed, man. Tony, how have you been, man?
I'm good, pal. I just got back from the gym, so I'm just catching up, in all honesty.
Yeah, I was meaning to call you yesterday, but I've been so busy this weekend, and I've got to drop the missus. She's going to Dubai for a week, so I've got to drop her. That's well defended there by Everton. So I'm only with you guys for a half. Hopefully, I'll be back before the end of the game. I'm going to hopefully try and do that trip within about an hour. But really looking forward to how David Raya plays today and Fabio Vieira. So there's things to look forward to. You've got such a quality squad in depth now. Let's use it.
But do you find the Saka thing worrying that he's carrying this little problem, and
yes, I do.
He's constantly playing for England and Arsenal without any break? And if he's an Achilles injury and it goes, he's going to be out for long term.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bend but break mentality, and at some point it's going to break. Oh, what a
lovely!
Did you see Nketiah's touch there?
What a flick by Eddie that was!
Wow, that was a quality touch by Nketiah. That was quality. I don't think Odegaard thought it was coming. You can see here Everton not in any kind of press whatsoever, which allows us a great ball there from Zinchenko. He's gone wide to the left to Martinelli.
Oh, come on, Martinelli missed that decisive.
Yeah. Honestly, I would have rested Martinelli for this game. I would have played.
Ashley Young is still playing football.
Yeah, man. What is he, 38?
How old is he? How old?
402, isn't he?
He's got to be something like that. Wow, good stuff.
I used to call him Ashley Euben Young because the way he dives on the floor like a Euben under a sink, man. Never seen anyone dive like that, man.
Yeah,
Wow, that
he's
is definitely
38. He's 38.
38. Bloody hell, that's pretty good for an outfield player in the Premier League. Outfield as well, you know.
Yeah, man.
He's done well. He's done well.
Man got them Brummy jeans,
Thiago
man.
Silva's almost 39, isn't he?
Oh yeah, there's Thiago Silva in there. Bloody hell, I really like him as a player as well. Feel sorry for him being stuck at Chelsea though.
He's so old. My nephew plays football with his son for Chelsea.
Oh wow. Who? Thiago
He's so
Silva.
old. He went to school. He
Yeah.
went to school. He went to school with God.
His son plays football for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's
And they're
unheard
under
of.
they're in the under 13s or under 14s
Oh,
now.
okay. Well, that's very young. Yeah, quality player, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, you can see here a little bit of a tail of the tape of the game. Arsenal really settling into a role of dominating this game with huge, massive possession, and Everton happy to sit back. Very negative tactics by Everton. But here comes Everton on the right-hand side. Let's take a quick look at Everton. So, star player for Everton's got to be McNeil, right? Because let me just have a look. Yeah, so James Garner and Calvert-Lewin are on the bench. As I said, Nathan Patterson, he's out. So Dwight McNeil makes his first start of the season after recovering from the ankle injury in the 2-2 draw. So he's really their best player on there right now. And this is Mark. Mark saying, "What's up?"
Come on. You know
Mark,
what
yeah,
I'm
what's
going to
going on,
say?
Mark?
Gabriel dwells on the ball too long. I don't know how he can't see passes. He's literally got things opening up in front of him, and he keeps delaying.
Yeah, that's the difference with Partey. In transition, Partey just makes sure the ball is moving forward at pace.
Go on, deliver. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm on 7 minutes and 10 seconds. Where are you, Tony?
I'm 7:17.
Okay, so just slightly ahead of me. Nabil might be slightly ahead of all of us. I'm not sure.
I'm on 7, 19, 20, 21,
You're the same as
22,
me.
23.
Yeah, so you're the same as me. And Gary.
Go on. Odegaard in.
What are you watching it on main event?
Yeah, main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, I'm on IPTV. I think most of us are on IPTV.
Yeah, but you know you've got 2 main events, yeah? Or 3 main events. One of them's faster than the others.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't tell me that because I'm on. There's 2. One says main event, the other says main event HD. So I'm on HD for obvious reasons.
So one of them is faster than the other. One of them is on mine.
I don't mind. I'm normally behind you lot anyway. So now I'm on IPTV. I'm kind of catching up a bit.
and then you got Premier League. You got Sky Premier League. I think it is. I think you got Sky.
Yeah, I'm watching it on Sky Premier League. I'm on 8 minutes. I'm on 8 minutes 30 now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's faster. I hope you don't call out the goal when it comes.
His son.
I don't mind.
Yeah, his son is like Rudolph the Reindeer.
My son gets it a minute before me.
Yeah, and
I don't know what app he uses, but whatever.
Yeah.
When as soon as that ball hits the net, he knows.
Gary, it does
make you wonder who's got the accurate time, right?
Yeah.
Because it's streaming, isn't it? It's not really live.
Tell me something, Tony. Tony, when you're streaming and I'm at the Emirates, I send you the scores straight away. Does that spoil it a little bit?
No, I don't. Okay. I don't mind getting the news just prior to it happening.
Yeah, I don't want to kill the mood. Here comes Arsenal again.
Wasted opportunity from Vieira there.
Fabio Vieira, he goes high with it.
Yeah, but I mean, I tell you what, I don't mind these.
He's got to do better there.
I don't mind these, right? Because I tell you what, it reminds me of boxing. You know, you have to sort of find your range, get your reach sorted out. You know, the first couple of shots, very rarely, even if they are on target, it's straight down the throat. Do you know what I mean? You got to get it. You got to get it worked out. If he does two more shots like that, I bet you one of them goes in because he's got a sweet foot. He's got a nice peg. He can
does.
definitely
He
got
has
a
a
full
nice.
strike on
He
the
has a
ball.
nice stroke in terms of
Yeah.
shooting.
I mean, when it comes to Odegaard, he's one that you've got to just give real respect to because he won't have a shot all game, and in the 70th minute, he claps it straight in the bottom corner, and you think, bloody hell, he can really strike the ball. But most of us, you've got to find your reach, find your range of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice ball out.
What we got here?
Raya.
Good ball out.
David
I was just going to say exactly that same thing, Tony. Exactly the same.
I thought that's what he was brought in for, if you ask me. I think he was brought in for the
But you know what? Saka's got to play the ball earlier. Then, if you know that you're going to get run down by two men,
he should have shifted it earlier.
Exactly. What are you sitting on the ball for? This was what was the problem with Jack Wilshere. He sat on the ball too long, invited all them tackles, and his ankles were absolutely shot after 2 or 3 years. And no one was there that was smart enough to tell him to transition the ball quicker.
Come on. Odegaard is calling for that ball in space.
Yeah, it's slow. G is saying, talking to Mark Clark, Odegaard not on Nketiah's wavelength. Ashley Young puts in at least one bad tackle.
Look how deep Odegaard's dropped to get the ball, though.
Yeah. And he was available.
Odegaard dropped 10 yards outside his own box.
Unfortunately, if you don't have Thomas Partey, then that's what happens. It's dependent on Zinchenko then to move the ball forward.
I mean, Declan Rice can do it. I mean, he's travelling with the ball. He can play progressive passes. There we go. Lovely from Declan Rice.
Yeah, he can.
He's just had a nice 1-2 with...
Ben White, man. You've got to play that earlier. Oh, no, he ain't taking him out there. Surely not. He didn't even make a challenge.
Yeah.
Jordan Pickford's made the most of that because Eddie didn't even make a challenge.
Yeah,
he didn't stick out a leg or nothing.
Yeah, he's not going to book him, is he?
No, the referee stretched his arms out like collision, but it's the linesman.
He's not going to book him, is he?
Yeah, but Eddie didn't do anything. No,
if he does,
he didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
It's a collision.
Yeah, I think that's
if he does. Yeah, the referee will book him, I think.
No, he doesn't. He didn't touch him.
He did touch him.
He does touch him.
He did touch him.
Yeah, but what I mean is that's the follow through from Pickford.
No,
that's the follow through from Pickford.
And Eddie's.
I thought the referee was right. I thought it was a coming together. I don't think.
Yeah, I think it's a coming together. Ultimately, there's no booking. There's no booking.
He's
let him off, so we got away with that one, lads.
That's clever. That's good. That's good refereeing.
Yeah.
So I do want to say, guys, in the early stages of this game, that Fabio Vieira, they are looking for him on that left-hand side. Remember, I talked in the preview of the game, I talked about the lack of creativity coming from that left-hand side.
Just bust the gut and you're letting him out.
I agree. I've been lamenting that for a while. I think if you're playing the formation we play, if you're playing the formation we play with that sort of free in midfield with either Partey or Rice sitting, I think the balance has to be really right between Odegaard and whoever's playing the 8. When Odegaard plays, he's always focused on this right side with Saka, and it's left for Martinelli to do all the work on the other side. So you do need.
And that's why they have so much luck on that right side. But on the left side, Martinelli and Havertz are both struggling because they don't have anybody to play triangles. And
I think Martinelli does all right on that side because he still gets us assists and goal opportunities on that side, but from midfield it's lacking for me. It is lacking. Mind you, I've got to give it to Granit Xhaka. He done all right on that flank. He didn't do too bad.
But he done all right because he had Zinchenko. Zinchenko's not started in the last 4 games of the first 4 games of the season, and that's and as I said in my preview of the game yesterday, that's the reason why Havertz and Martinelli haven't had much luck this season. It's because they haven't had a foundation building up the play from that side of the field, and so the beneficiaries to Vieira and Martinelli in this game is exactly Zinchenko.
So we should see more from Vieira then and Martinelli.
Yeah. I mean, overall, guys, we've come here in the last 2 years and we've just laid an egg. Like, we haven't even played. We haven't even played football. So for us to actually come in and put a display today, that's all Arsenal fans can ask for. Because the quality of football at Goodison Park, it's been absolutely horrendous. That's better by Saka.
Odegaard's getting hounded by 3 Everton players.
Yeah, yeah. That's good from
Well
Saliba
done,
there.
Declan Rice. Well won back, Declan Rice. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's better. That's better.
Oh, he won a foul as well. Did he win the foul?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he won the free kick, yeah.
Yeah, he gives us so much bite in the midfield right there. Saliba also made a good recovery there. Fabio Vieira in acres of space.
Great run, Eddie. Unlucky offside. Eddie run a nice little challenge there. Vieira was a little bit late with the pass.
Yeah, he just sees it a little bit late, doesn't he? Sorry, I've got to put Tony's mic on mute. It sounds like he's trying to feed the dragon in there at the moment.
I didn't know Tony had a pet dragon.
It sounds like it. Guys, watching the stream, what's your thoughts on the game so far? Hit me up. Let me know where your heads and your hearts are. Mark Clark says we need Partey, Odegaard.
Oh, well played, Gabriel. Brilliant. A little header back to the keeper.
Yeah, I agree. G says Dyche only has 2 wins out of 17 against Arsenal. Had a feeling it was a lot more. Nah, man, the man's just played dirty football. That's all. So, guys, Everton 1 successful pass in the final third. Arsenal 19 successful passes. That's good there by Declan Rice. This is what we need. That's good transitional play. Saka on the left.
I thought that ball
Gets tackled.
That ball from Odegaard should have gone through to Eddie.
Yeah.
There was a little opportunity there.
Yep, indeed. I don't actually know what the scores on the doors are for today, guys, so I will try and have a look. Here we go.
Chelsea drew 0-0.
Yeah, I wasn't aware. So yeah, it was 0-0, Bournemouth and Chelsea. Wow, and that's it. Yeah.
Shocking game.
So it's going to need patience today, says Mark.
Get across in Ben White.
I think so. You've
finished. Oh, why you gone with your head?
Oh,
Good cross by Ben White to the far post. Vieira comes in. I think you got to try and head that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Great switch, Ben White. Brilliant switch. Now come on, Martinelli. Hit it, Ben White. Oh. Well run back, Ben White. Covered his mistake.
Yeah.
Then plays the sloppiest ball ever.
Yeah. You can see that we're still trying to find our feet, man. Mark says, I'm ahead of you guys. Yeah, because we're not watching the Sky stream. Most of us are watching IPTV or by other means. So you're always going to be ahead of us, bro. If you're watching the stream straight from the Sky source, then yes, you're going to be ahead. Here comes Saka on the right-hand side now. They double up on him again. He tries to go through them. He wins a throw-in.
Ben White, you got to go and head that ball, man.
Yeah, he's
the leg bounce, Saliba, well done.
Yeah, Gary, that's not what a centre-back would do, mate. Which is what he originally was.
Great ball, Vieira. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, yes, Martinelli.
Yeah, let's go.
What a ball by Fabio Vieira. What a ball by Fabio Vieira.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, another assist.
Got now 11 assists.
3.
Yeah.
3 assists in this season so far.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
A great little ball. Was Eddie offside? No, he's onside. Oh, back leg.
He's way onside.
Are they going to look at his back leg?
Oh, no,
it's a great ball.
It's a number 19.
Finish.
The number 19.
No, it's Eddie coming back.
Yeah, I know,
No,
but the
it's
number
Eddie
19,
coming back.
the number 19 plays him on. I think he's 19, right back.
Well, they're not looking at it. They're not looking at it. So it's a
that's
goal,
a
I think.
great finish. That's a
It's a goal.
great finish, guys. That is a great
Who
finish.
plays that ball? Is that Vieira?
Yeah,
Because
that's an assist for Vieira.
yeah. No, yeah, they're checking
Told ya.
offside. They're checking possible offside.
Yeah. I think the number 19 plays him on. It's all about the line. We don't know the line. It's not straight for us.
Yeah, but you know what
But
it
for
was,
me,
Nabil? You know what it
yeah.
was, Nabil? Eddie's back foot was outstretched.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at the number 19. He's still playing him, looking like he's playing him way off.
Eddie's back foot was stretched back.
It's past.
I think Eddie's back foot being up with his front foot, there's no problem.
Right. Oh, you don't want this.
I think he's going to be ruled out.
There you go. Look at this.
It's allowed offside.
It's him. Look, you see that lot? Oh, for crying out loud. He is offside.
Shit. Yeah, he's off.
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, damn. Oh, man. All right,
Ruled
guys. Yeah. He's off. There's nothing.
I
There's not
thought he
much
was
you can say
past him.
about
The
it.
number 19. It was the number 19.
Yeah, it's scratched off, guys.
Yeah, I think, and I'll tell you what. I'll
Eddie's
tell you
back
what.
leg.
I'm going to have a little moan about this because I think players like Nketiah, you've got to be more alert. You've got to be more aware. You know, get yourself on side. You know, that's a beautiful little build-up. It's a lovely finish. And it's been ruled out because of a little bit of lack of concentration for me. I don't think it's just luck. You've got to be on the ball.
Yeah.
You've got to be alert.
You can see, and he wasn't the only one. It was Saka was actually way more offside. They just took their time in getting back into play.
Yeah, I'd be upset if
Oh,
that
Jesus Christ, Saliba.
I'd be upset.
What's happened there? Hold on, what's happened there? Martinelli's down injured. How can you stop the game when the ball's in play?
Wow, what was Saliba? That was a crazy back pass there to Raya. So Martinelli, so what happened to him? Was that just a late tackle that we missed?
Yeah, I think it was just in the process before the ball went back to Saliba.
Yeah.
But the refs actually stopped the game with the balls in play.
Yeah.
No, it's not Eddie. I don't think it's Eddie, you know. I think the offside was against Martinelli.
Hold on a second, guys. I'm a little confused by that one.
No, it is Eddie. No, it's Eddie's back foot. They've just shown it. It's Eddie's back foot.
Yeah. He doesn't even hear. He's oblivious to it, isn't he?
Oh, Trossard's on for Gabby.
Gabriel Martinelli off, Trossard on.
Yeah, I heard it.
It looks like hamstring. It looks like hamstring for Nketiah. For Martinelli, sorry.
Oh, he'll be out for a while. Which actually, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. I wasn't going to start him anyway in this game, Gary. I said Jesus should have started. I wasn't starting Martinelli anyway.
I'm not sure Jesus is quite ready, is he?
Yeah. I think he'll be there or thereabouts. He'll definitely play on Champions League in the week, that's for sure.
Don't forget he went to Brazil, so if he went to Brazil, he's fit.
Yeah, exactly. Fiona said, I thought they said decisions were going to be given in the forwards' favour this season. That's actually a good point, Fiona. I believe that the refs are just making it up as they go along, because look at what happened when we talked about kicking the ball away and time wasting. When we do it, we get booked for it. We've seen other teams come to the Emirates and they do it and nothing happens. Remember Man United when Anthony kicked the ball away out of touch and the referee did nothing. So the rules are fine and they're in place. VAR is fine. It does its job. The problem is the decisions that the refs are making. That's the problem. The officials, they're the issue. 24
Saka
minutes
doubled
gone,
up
guys.
all the time. Every single time it's the ball. Great switch,
20
Declan Rice.
Yep, 24 minutes gone, guys. Arsenal on top at the moment, but had a goal disallowed, but they've been dominating play so far. Martinelli's off for Trossard. Trossard didn't have a good game last time he played, so let's see how he fares today. A lot of
Done well
creative
for Belgium in the
intelligence
week,
on
did
there.
he not?
Yeah.
Scored a screamer for Belgium in the week.
But guys, what I'm saying is Martinelli is a guy who doesn't have a good creative side to his game, doesn't have a good final ball, and now on that
I think
side,
he does and he doesn't because we've seen him do
I
it.
don't think
He just
I don't
doesn't do
think
it
he
enough.
does. Yeah, I don't think he does at all, mate. I think that's the only part of his game that's missing. He's got literally everything else in his locker, but
Well,
that
you
creative
can't say
side.
that if you've had as many assists as he had last season, bro.
He did what, 2? Are you joking?
Great overlap,
more
Ben
than-
White. Now cross it. Hit it. Push. Oh,
Yeah,
great ball, Zinchenko. What a ball that is.
he had the least amount of assists in our front line.
Give him a call. What a great little ball by Zinchenko there.
Yeah, that's nice. That is. Declan Rice.
Communicate.
Shot gets blocked. Yep.
Ben White he took a header when he shouldn't have done.
Yeah. So my point, guys, is you got Vieira and Trossard on that left-hand side, which is a lot of creative power. A hell of a lot of creators options now. Just bizarre, really. Just bizarre that call, and yeah, that was crazy. Weird. Everton not pressing Arsenal at all. They've not been impressed once so far. And they have a good set. I like Decor. I like Onana. I think they've got quality midfield. But it's everywhere else Everton are struggling with. Selling Connor
No
Cody
fouls.
was absolutely bizarre.
Well played, Eddie there. Didn't give away no silly free kicks.
Yeah. Arsenal, though, in full press.
Pickford's not the greatest with the ball at his feet either.
Yeah, look at that. Eddie won a throw in there. That's good. Anyone else would have just pushed him over and given Everton a free kick. So that's good that you've done that and you've won possession of the ball back. Everton are here for the taking, guys. They don't exactly look great. Yeah. They don't look great at all.
Oh.
Everton having a lot of problems trying to bring the ball out. They're having a lot of problems in transition when they get anywhere near Declan Rice. They're not pressing. They're really struggling. This is what a team.
I think we just need to play at a little bit of a higher tempo.
Yeah. I think we've been doing okay. The first 27 minutes, been doing okay, playing some good balls.
Well played, Saliba.
Yeah.
Well played, William.
He's right there, isn't he?
Turn Odegaard.
Yeah, and he's put it right back to Odegaard. Yeah, Gary Neville's just said what
unlucky,
I do.
Eddie. Well, Everton on the break now. Down the left. Saliba's covering that Beto. Great strength, Saliba. That guy didn't have a chance to outrun Saliba there.
Yeah.
He didn't have a chance to outrun Saliba there.
Yeah, he did.
28 minutes later, though, I mean, what is it about Everton that just makes them so hard to beat here at Goodison? I just don't understand it. And I do think, again, go on.
No, like I said, most of it has been just bad performances from us in the past. But I think we've played better today.
There needs to be better quality, more quality. I mean, look at the matchup. The matchup it's all in our favour. But...
Yeah.
Here come Everton again down the right this time.
Yeah, it's a poor ball from Ben White there. It looks like that they're playing a 5-man midfield.
And well played, David Raya. Yeah, you know that's how they're going to set up anyway. They're not going to want to give it. Excellent, David Raya. Go on, Saka. Yes, that's our free kick, Everton.
Yeah. Look at the kick from David Raya, though. Look at the kick from David Raya. Wow. Guys, I think this is David Raya, the writings on the wall for Ramsdale. Simply because of what I said before. I said we let 4 goals in the first 4 games, and 2 of those goals should have been saved. So I think the manager's been looking at it thinking, well, you know what? We'd have probably been in a better situation if Ray was in goal. And then he wants to see for himself. That's what I think's happening right here. If I was a manager, I'd probably be doing the same thing. As much as we love Ramsdale and as much as he's a good goalkeeper, Ballon d'Or, all that stuff, Raya has a better save percentage. That's all there is to it.
Gabriel needs to move the ball quicker. There we go. And now he gives it away.
Rice got done in the field. Here comes Everton with Decore. Surging run to the edge of the box. He goes down. The referee's waves play on. Is it going to be looked at by VAR? Oh, Trossard gives it away. Bad control. And here come Everton again. It's a long shot blocked by Gabriel. Well played, Eddie. No fouls. Everton again. So comfortable save for Raya. Is it the core already showing it again? No. Saliba withdrew his leg.
Right, guys, hold on a second. I've got to check when I've got to leave. It's probably going to be in the next 5 minutes. Right, hold on.
Foul on Saka.
Arsenal free kick. Yeah, Arsenal free kick. Edge of the box. Saliba did so well to pull his leg out of the way there. Let's get something on target, Arsenal.
So Odegaard standing over the free kick.
And he's headed clear for Arsenal. Come on, Ben White, you're going to get a yellow card, mate. He throws it straight out of play. Goal kick, Everton.
All right, guys. I'm going to be dropping my missus to the airport now. So, Tony, I'll be back before the end of the game. Okay, see you guys soon.
Brother.
See you in a bit.
So 33 minutes gone, 9 shots, none on target yet. We've obviously had 1 goal chalked off for offside. You know, with all the possession we've had, we still haven't really had a cutting edge.
I think when it's so defensive-minded against you, you've got to take some shots from distance. You can't keep trying to pass through.
All the time, yeah, I agree.
You've got to mix it up. Can't just keep trying to play the same way. All right, it's great when it comes off, brilliant. But you know,
and you got to speed up the approach play.
Well played, Eddie. Zinchenko on the attack now. On the wrong wavelength with Trossard there.
How long has Pickford had that ball in his hand?
was just, you know what, Tone, you must be reading my mind, because I was just going to say, there's absolutely no difference from someone taking a 10, 12-second throw in
Exactly
to
that, Gary.
to a goalkeeper doing that. Fabio Vieira's down, clutching his face. Oh, get up, Vieira. Took a bit of an elbow, but nothing to be rolling around on the floor like someone shot you in the head.
Yeah. They're not built like us, Gal.
Yeah, ain't that true? Martinelli's back out on the bench.
That's good.
Oh, Jesus, Saliba, man.
Boy, he had loads of time
Saliba
there,
almost
Gal.
got... Yeah, it took him milliseconds.
Good distribution from Raya.
Well, Saka's been taken out. Ref, are you sure?
That's got to be a booking.
Saka has been absolutely poleaxed.
That has got to be a booking.
He's been absolutely poleaxed after he's played the ball.
A little bit late. Christ. Seriously? Oh, he's even got it written on his sleeve. Kick.
And Everton get the ball back. We don't even get the free kick.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Good strength, Saliba. Oh, Ben White, shocking ball. Got away with it.
What's up, Victor? Hope you're well, my friend. Sold him short.
It's the kind of areas that we give it away in, though, especially with Odegaard, and it always leads to some disaster. Don't tell me he's given a free kick for that. He's given a free kick for that, but not for Dames, but not for the challenge on Saka.
So this is where Everton look for a smash and grab. Big hoof into
Great
the
header,
box.
Saliba. Well, Zinchenko gives it away.
Come on,
2 laps of
Zinny.
danger call. And Dwight McNeil in space on the edge of the box. Shoot. Blocked by Gabriel. A great play, Zinchenko. Send him. Oh.
So you've got to use that one-on-one matchup and give him a chance.
Great switch, Fabio Vieira. Brilliant switch.
Saka in acre rooms. He's got 2 men fronting him up. Goes round them both. Round the third. He's in the middle of the park. Zinchenko to Declan Rice.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Still there.
Good shot, Ben White, with his wrong foot,
Oh,
straight at
that's a
Pickford.
good shot on target.
First shot on target, 40 minutes. But that's
Good
what you
football.
need.
Yeah, it's good football. Oh, ta-da to Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, Taxi was waiting for him.
He's a unit, ain't he, that Jared Branthwaite? Let's see, what, 6'7".
So he looks a bit of a giant.
Movement, boys. It's a little bit static. And Saka has the ball. I need some movement, some overlap or something. Deliver. Go on, Saliba. Come on.
Got to move this ball quicker.
Yeah, definitely.
Far too pedestrian.
I don't know what it is with Gabriel, but it just lacks the ability to see a forward pass quick enough.
But to be honest, I think it's been this half. It's been all of them. Ben White, Gabriel, Zinchenko. It's been everyone.
Okay, go on, Zinny. Go on.
Great touch, Zinchenko. What you doing there? There's so
Not
many
seeing
bodies
enough
there. You
movement.
can't try and pass this ball.
Not enough movement. You know, you're looking for a ball round a player, round a corner somewhere. You've got to have movers. You know, Man City are so good. They move the ball, but the play movement is so good. Go on.
I didn't think Zinchenko really needed to pass that, to be honest.
Deliver. That's a ball. Go on, Eddie. Drive. Do it early. Movers. Options. See where Ben White was right there. There's not enough movement up front ahead of him. Move it quicker. Now, someone's got to make that run. Try and get in behind the play. You know, little false movements, little false run. Go in offside and then come back and see what happens. Drag them wide. Turn. Quicker. That's the ball.
Great ball.
You're in.
Why has he tried to pass that back?
Because he's always looking at an assist.
Surely Vieira's got to hit that. They won an assist. We won a goal.
I think the angle was against him taking a shot, to be honest. Uh, 44 minutes gone. One shot on target. Whoa! Just about got away with that. Offside. That's a ball.
Great ball,
Oh,
Ben White. Oh,
I thought he had that.
but that's what
That
you
looked a
need to
great
see.
ball. Yeah,
That's what you need to see. Runs like that.
yeah. You know, you pick a few of them, and one of them's about to come off, innit, Gal?
Yeah, 100%, mate. But these new Pringles are pretty tasty, man.
Is that a bit of free sponsorship there?
Other crisps are available. Oh, Everton chance. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
good.
Saliba totally turned his back there and it hit him in the back.
Oh, come on, sort your control out, Trossard. Really? I know it was a foul, but was it a yellow?
I think it's more for his reaction.
Okay, it's a bad tackle, but in the grand scheme of things, the tackle on Saka is way worse than that.
I think it was his reaction time.
Victor asked, "What's your input on Wyatt and why did Turner go? I felt he was good enough. Turner wasn't good enough. He was not a good
No,
ball playing.
Turner was nowhere near good enough.
Yeah, and he's not nowhere as good as Raya when it comes to playing the ball with your feet. That was Turner's downfall. He may have been a good shot stopper, but in terms of playing the ball out with his feet, not good enough. Really, ref?
Saliba's taking an elbow.
The game needs some ingenuity in the form of Gabriel Jesus. I wouldn't go far off of that one, to be honest. He's a bit hands-on, this forward, isn't he? That's the second player
Yeah, he's
he
a big man.
smacked
I
in
think
the
he's
face.
6'4", 6'5". But Saliba's got to stand up to that. It wasn't an elbow. It was a little touch with his
It's a
hand.
hand. It's a hand. But yeah, you're right.
You've got to stand up better to that. You know, you're a big 6'4" lump yourself. You've got to have a bit of steel around you.
Push the ball. Push the ball. Come on. Quicker. Just a little bit too slow with the movement.
Like to see Eddie making a few more runs.
There we go. Deliver.
Keep Ben White. Well, disappointing first half there, to be honest.
Yeah. Right. So I wonder if he'll make any changes for half time.
Disappointing first half.
Nabil.
Yeah, that was a disappointing first half, really. I got to say. These teams, it just reminds me of those Sam Allardyce days. These sort of teams that don't really come out to play, they just come out to stop you. And Arsenal just don't seem to have an answer for them, mate. I tell you.
Yeah, I agree with Nabil. You know exactly what they're going to do. So you got to set your team up and say, look, move the ball quick. If we get a little opening, someone have a shot at goal.
Yeah.
You know, you can't keep trying to walk it through 11 men.
I was watching Tuchemani the other day for Real Madrid, and he reminds me of players. Yeah, he reminds me of Scholes and Steven Gerrard. They'd always be having to have a shot on the edge of the penalty area, knowing that they're going to get the ball on target, fizz it in, keeper can't handle it, second ball, striker, and someone like Eddie and Nketiah getting onto it, and we just don't seem to do that at all. No one has a nice ping from the edge of the box.
But I think Eddie's very static in the middle. He's not making them runs down the channel, you know, in between the fullback and centre back.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Disappointing first half for me. A lot of possession, not a lot of, and I'd have a go at Zinchenko. I'm gonna have a go at Zinchenko. You know, he's given away the ball 3 times, and 2 of those times it's led to shots on goal. And he's got to be careful. I mean, we watched Timber. Timber got in for us in the first couple of games, and oh my God, I'm missing him already. I'm missing Timber already. You know.
Yeah, I think he looked like he was going to be a real good player, didn't he?
Oh, mate, I mean, Zinchenko's come on, and
And that's Zinchenko all over the bill. Zinchenko makes mistakes like that. He's very lackadaisical in his defensive work.
He makes mistakes. He makes too many mistakes for a defender. They can be really costly. I tell you what. Champions League, crucial point, you know, quarter-final, semi-final, he's going to get punished against some solid teams. If he does what he's done today, he's going to get punished. You know, Ben White, for all, you know, whatever you want to say about Ben White, you don't see him making mistakes like that. I haven't seen him make a mistake like that. But Zinchenko's done it 3 times in one game, one half. So he's got to be more careful with the ball. But I don't know.
You know what we don't see either? We don't see players swapping positions. So Saka stays on the right, Trossard stays on the left. You don't see them switching rings or Trossard playing inside. Saka hasn't played inside once in that first half. He's been stuck on the touchline, and Trossard's been stuck on the other touchline. Let's get them in different positions. You know what I mean? To move the defence around.
I would also like to see us changing our formation up a bit. And I mean, sort of like in game as well. I think one of the reasons why we're not so creative is because the way we play Odegaard, we kind of dull his creative side. I'd like to see him play right in the heart in that centre attack midfield role, a real number 10. You know, I'd really like the way Ozil used to play. I don't know what it is. I can't explain what it is, but he plays like on a right. Is it left-sided, right-sided? He's like on a right-sided, like a number 8 role.
Right-sided 8. Box.
Yeah, I don't like it. I've never liked it. I mean, he's done what he's done in that position, fair play. But I'd like to see us with 2 6s, 2 defensive midfielders, maybe Partey and Rice. I don't know, even Zinchenko and Rice. But Odegaard sat in the hole, like in a 4-2-3-1. I can tell Arteta doesn't like it, but I just think it just takes away our creative edge. We've got the way we play all around. I get it. I can see what he's trying to do, and we do dominate the ball. We do keep possession, but then it's all this possession and no creativity. And I think it's because Odegaard's not in an area where he can do his work, do his magic.
But don't forget, we're missing Thomas Partey.
Yeah, but even when Thomas Partey's fit, he doesn't play that way.
We move the ball too slow. So it's too pedestrian. Everything's in front of Everton. There's nothing going in behind. There's no runs being made in behind. You know, when Eddie's coming to feet, lay it off, 1-2 touch.
This goes to show how good Thomas Partey is at influencing a game compared to Declan Rice. I mean, you know, look, we like Declan Rice. You know, he's a strong, combative centre midfielder. But let's get it right. He hasn't got the passing range of Thomas Partey by a country mile.
I was watching the game, and I was going to say the same thing. I didn't want to have a go at the new boy, but I saw exactly that. I said Declan Rice, all his defensive work,
1 second.
He's big, he's solid.
How can Eddie be offside? It come off an Everton player. Yeah, but it come off an Everton player.
Yeah.
How can you be offside?
Yeah.
It come off the Everton player.
Mm-hmm.
He can't be offside.
Exactly. We're always going to have these silly little talking points, aren't we? That's my head in. That's my head in.
But Gabriel didn't play it forward. He played it sideways, and it come off the Everton striker.
But
Back to
even the lines on
Eddie.
the lines on the pitch look like they're even. The back of the Everton player and Eddie's foot look completely level to me.
Yeah, I think that's where everyone's confused by it. But with the deflection and it not being a personal act.
But the ball was played to him from an Everton player. He has to be on side.
No, the ball's not played to him.
Gabriel didn't play the ball forward. Yes, it is. It is. Gabriel didn't play the ball. Gabriel's trying to pass it to Saliba. And it comes off the Everton striker back to Eddie. Can't be offside.
Yeah, what the commentator was just saying. What the commentator was just saying. What the commentator was just saying is she's saying that the defender action isn't deliberate. That's what she's saying.
Yeah,
for it to be
he didn't play. He was trying to play it to Saliba.
Yeah, what she's trying to say is for the defender to make that ball be onside, it has to be a deliberate action from the defender. But what it looks like on we're looking at it is a Gabriel playing it on the defender. Yes, he's trying to get it to Saliba, but he's playing it on the defender rather than the defender getting in, making a block, a deliberate action. That's why, whether you agree with it or not, that's why. But for me, that's a deliberate action.
Right. Because if
that can't be right.
If you accidentally,
that's it. Of course, it's a deliberate action because he stuck his leg out.
He stuck his leg out. That's a nonsense decision.
That's a deliberate action to block the ball by sticking your leg out, no?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, the inconsistency is so bad.
Oh, mate, tell me about it. I don't know how we're going to solve it, though. You got VAR, and we're still getting it wrong.
Goal. That is
we're
a
still getting it
goal.
wrong.
Yeah, but legit. Do you know what has to happen, Nabil? The referee has to be sent to the screen, right? And then they have to decide. You know, if you ever watch, but if you watch rugby union, right, the referee goes to the TMO. The TMO plays it on the screen so the ref can see it. Yeah, we've got that technology. Now they have to decide: is it a deliberate play by the Everton player to stop the pass being made? If the answer is yes, the goal has to stand. If the answer is no, it's then offside. But this is what they've got to do. They can't keep taking the power away from the ref in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I think is. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it goes down to who the team is, whether they take this team seriously or not. Because sometimes you see the VAR, they go through stages. So they look at like the line, then they look at the passage or phase of play, and then they would look at something like that. Like, did it come off the defender? Is the defender deliberately trying to do it? But with that, they just looked at the line. They didn't even look at the forward pass. They just looked at the line, and that's it. Like for me, I mean,
but this is where the referee.
The referee didn't want to get involved.
Sorry, go on, bro.
That's disgusting. It's a disgusting decision because, like I said,
but the referee has to be involved.
They're saying it's got to, the defender's action had to be deliberate, and then when you look at it, the referee, the player's sticking out a leg. What do you mean by deliberate?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a deliberate action.
How's that not a deliberate action?
But that's why they've got to go more like rugby union, where the referee is talking to him and say, look, he stuck out a leg, the ball's cannoned off him, therefore the player's onside, the goal stands. Show the ref everything. Like they do in rugby union. Show the ref everything. Yeah. This is this. Take it back to here. I want to see it from here.
Yeah. I mean, for real. I mean, they can. I think when you watch Match of the Day tonight, when everyone's had a time to sort of digest it all, I think that is exactly what they're going to be saying. They're going to be saying, look, we've got to start peeling it right back and having a look. And to be fair, I thought that's what they always done. I mean, I'm expecting when you see it coming off the defender, you're like, hang on a second. Well, normally they always peel it straight back to that pass. Is there anything about that pass? Yeah, I mean,
If the defender doesn't stick out a leg, yeah, it's not a deliberate action. But the sticking out of the leg is a deliberate action to block the ball. And the ball's going sideways, it's not going forward.
That's right.
So therefore, Nketiah has to be onside.
Yeah. But that being said, if I was Arteta, I'd be able to go at Nketiah.
If you watch rugby's a much more harder game for the referee to see everything that goes on. But how does rugby always get it right? How does rugby always get it right? No matter how long it takes, they always get the decision right. Yeah, and they'll look at one thing, and then the ref will go, right, I'm okay with that. I want to go and check this. How does that referee see everything that goes on that pitch in a game like rugby, where there's 30 men on the pitch, all diving on top of each other?
Yeah.
But a referee in football can't see a simple thing like that.
I will say this: that in defence is that rugby have had the video referee for a few seasons longer than us, so they've probably gone through all these teething problems, I suppose.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But they still, the actual match referee will say to the video ref, I want to check for an offside. I want to check for a forward pass. I want to check for a knock on. How does that referee see everything that goes on? But a football referee can't see that simple thing, what we've just seen there. Had he been sent to the screen?
Yeah, like I said, where we can see they're going wrong and where we can see they went wrong with this is that all they've been concerned with is that line. They're just concerned with the line. It's like there's two phases. There's the phase where Nketiah plays the pass, so they read it back, look at him playing the pass or whatever, and then they look at where he's came from, and his foot is, slightly offside, and that's it. They're not looking at that pass from Gabriel and how did it get to Nketiah. That's the thing. But I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. How do they miss that?
And the thing is,
how does the referee actually miss that?
I'll tell you why I think if that ball from Gabriel that deflected off the defender was the ball that went through to the goal scoring player, and that goal scoring player being questioned if he's offside, I think that's when they would look at it. But because it's Nketiah coming from an offside position, they're just looking at it. It's like you're saying, you need to look at this in like maybe 3 phases, whereas they're only looking at it in 1. They're not really concentrating on Gabriel's pass or Gabriel's involvement.
It just makes no sense at all.
Yeah. But like I said, if it was me, I tell you what, and this
Gabriel's not even trying to pass it forward, he's trying to pass it to the side.
Yeah,
so you can only be offside when the ball's played forward, yeah? So Arsenal didn't play the ball forward. An Arsenal player did not play the ball forward. He's trying to play the pass sideways to Saliba. The Everton striker sticks out a leg to block the pass and sends it in any direction.
No matter what,
he's onside. Can't be offside. Impossible.
Because if the ball ricochets the way he did it, where he's going to play a completely different direction to the way the player, and it lands. Let's just say it lands at the striker and he takes it in and scores a goal. That's a goal. He's not offside.
Yeah, they got that wrong. I'm sorry, they got that wrong.
In this game that turned out to be right to the letter of the law, where Arsenal had a goal disallowed. But could Everton have had a penalty in the first half as well?
No.
Toure goes through on goal. Theo, as a forward, if you're in this position, are you within your right?
Of course, that's not a bloody penalty. Give me a break.
Well, my thinking that, you can see that's he has pulled his leg away. I would say the core running at pace, as a winger as well, running at pace, and certainly not taking a balance. But
so John Cross of the Mirror.
And players these days with the VAR, it slows down always next to how it actually is. So, but not
John Cross of the Mirror says the offside was because the ball was deflected off better. So it's not deemed a deliberate play.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't deflected though. He's made the deflection by sticking his leg out.
Yeah, hold on a second. What does he mean by deliberate play? What does that mean?
So as in the
So if it deflects off
Hang
better and goes in,
on,
is it a goal?
hang on a
Yes.
second, Gary. Hang on a second, Gary. What does he mean by deliberate play?
As in the defender didn't pass the ball to Eddie
Oh,
Nketiah.
oh,
But
right.
if you go for a
But nor did an
tackle,
Arsenal player.
if you go for a tackle, that's a deliberate tackle. So I don't see how you don't see it as a deliberate, intentional interception.
So let me ask you something really quickly, because I've seen deflections. I've seen it where it comes off the defender. It's deflected into the path of the striker, and it's not deemed offside. What's that then?
Yeah, it shouldn't do. So that's what that rule
You know what it is,
there
Nabil? It's
about.
nonsense.
All right,
If it
fair
comes
enough.
off an opposing player, it cannot be offside.
All right, so we're back in play now. Everton have kicked off.
Have they kicked off?
Arsenal playing right to left.
Yeah.
Good header up by Declan Rice.
Great strength, Eddie. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Go on, Saka.
sorry. We got distracted. We got distracted, Tony. I was saying, I totally agree with you, because, like I said, what Declan Rice brings in solidarity and sort of, defensive work, he doesn't bring in that. Thomas Partey is very cultured. His passing is really, it just invites attacking play. Once he sets that ball in motion, it just encourages attack. And there's very few players that in midfield, especially in a holding role, who do that. Declan Rice certainly does not have that. We haven't got it in anybody in our team. Zinchenko doesn't
Oh,
give you
what
that.
a ball that
So,
is, Vieira. Oh, Saka, you've got to put it back to Odegaard.
Oh, he's got
What a
to
ball by
find
Vieira,
Odegaard.
right across the goal.
He's got to find
Go
Odegaard.
on. Oh, saved by...
yeah, Saka,
Oh. Pickford saves from
Oh.
Odegaard, and then Vieira blasts high and over.
So good attacking football, but the cross from
But see, Eddie's...
Vieira,
Look. But
got to be on for
Saka
that, Eddie.
was almost on the edge of the area on the other side.
He's got to be making a move for that.
Yeah, but Saka should have been playing in the width of the post. What's he doing on the other side of the area? That's a simple tapping. I think Gabriel for yellow card for Gabriel.
That is not a foul. He literally just stands up. Fella runs into him.
Yeah, but if you see that, Tone, from when Zinchenko headed the ball,
into him.
Zinchenko
Knocks the ball around him and he runs into him. What's he supposed to do?
now there's a little.
He doesn't do anything, Gal. He literally stands up still.
Yeah, but if you go back, Tony, so when Zinchenko headed the ball up into the air, he then allows the Everton player to control it, turn, and he runs back into a left back spot instead of going for the ball.
I don't see how Gabriel deserves a yellow card for standing up. If a man runs into you, you haven't made a move to the man.
But how does that player not get a yellow card for the foul on Saka?
Unbelievable.
Honestly, the standard of refereeing is pretty shocking.
Yeah.
You know, you can go through this player, no problem. Like, if you just do this, you're going to get a yellow card.
Move it quicker. Too pedestrian. How are you having the ball for 6 seconds?
Oh, hold top one.
Gabriel kills me. I tell you, he's absolute. Oh, great ball. Go on, Saka. It's a good tackle. Well, one back by Odegaard. Movement.
Look, make a move. There's so much space there.
Oh,
Well played. Oh, unlucky Zinchenko. Well played, Fabio Vieira. Trossard, you got to do better than that. Well played, Saliba. Come, Gabriel, you're going to get caught. Oh,
right. Go on, give it early. Give it early.
give it to Saka straight now. Look. Why don't we want to play the ball forward today?
I really don't know. Gabriel is doing my head in. He runs forward 10 yards and then he comes back. He does it every time. He can't see a forward pass for love nor money. Go on, give it. Oh, Jesus, wet.
Out to
Too
Saka now,
slow.
straight. Look.
Go on, drive. Inside. Inside.
Not good enough. Not good enough, Lou,
There's
is
a
it?
lack of a miss. Sometimes Declan Rice is in a
Yeah,
space
but-
for a pass, and you're like, John, just give it him and let him return it to you. Arsenal just don't want to do it.
And then we knock it long straight through to the goalkeeper.
Yeah. They're just missing. They're missing
What do you
like
want, Lou?
that creativity in the middle of the park. Oh, come on, Dex. Is that Declan Rice with that? That was Vieira.
No need to play that ball there. Stupid. Just keep hold of it.
Afternoon to Emerson. Afternoon to KS.
But that made no. What the hell? Oh.
Well done, Trossard. Go on, run, run, run. There we go. Deliver. Too slow. Way too slow. And again, quick, quick, quick. Go on, go on. Ah, you missed the opportunity for Odegaard ball. Hold it. Oh. Almost a confusion.
Eddie needs to get in front of that defender there, man.
Yeah. I think it's Gabriel Jesus time, isn't it?
Yeah, not far wrong, mate.
Quicker. Come on, quicker. There you go.
Dog in your bedroom. Make a move, Eddie. You're too far away over there. And the Everton throw. No, Arsenal throw. Switch it. Switch it to Saliba, man.
Put him under. Put him under, Eddie.
So Nketiah's only had 8 touches in this match.
You know Gabriel Jesus ain't going to be satisfied with 8 touches in 45 minutes.
But Saka again, he doesn't look up to it today.
Forward,
If you're playing with an
forward.
injury, it's got to be in the back of your mind, innit?
I think this injury thing is overrated, bruv. It's a poor excuse. If you're injured, you don't play. Simple. Go on. You're in. Edge. Shoot. What a ball. We need more balls like that. I thought Vieira first time at the edge of the box was the ball though. Because the first pass it doesn't go anywhere near our player. And Vieira was there on the edge.
Yeah, they've got too many defenders there, that's why. There's no one. Odegaard again is outside the post, behind the defender. There's no one trying to get across in front of that defender for a simple tap-in.
And I guess that's where you need Eddie to be more lively in that situation. Get yourself in a position where you're going to get that run. Go on. Drive, Ben. Eddie, why is Saka there?
You know what? That's what I just said to the Bill. He hasn't tucked in once, and he tucks in, but you need him out wide. He's been butchered again.
Move it. Move the ball, Zinchenko. Stop holding it. Well in. Go on. Finish. Great tackle. Corner to Arsenal.
That's where you need the old Gabriel Jesus. That's where you need the old Gabriel Jesus cutback, like he did against United.
Yeah, because the man's already on the floor. Oh, corner again. Saka again. It's a near post corner. Do they know what they're doing? Oh, what's that? Handball. What? What?
Oh, his hands are out.
It's handball.
His hands
It's
are
got to
out. No, the
be.
ref's
It's
giving
got
a
to be
corner.
handball.
They're checking VAR, but that is a blatant
out.
handball. His hands are out. Oh, but
outside
they
the
didn't show
area.
it from the right angle. They didn't show it from the right angle.
It's outside the area.
No, his hands in the area. His hands in the area. It hits his
No,
backhand.
it hits the other hand. One hand is in, one hand is
Yeah,
out.
his
I
back.
think it hits the hand that's out.
I thought it hit his backhand.
No, I think it the
It's a
front
corner
hand.
anyway. No free kick.
Oh, jeez. Really, guys? Okay, short corner here. Deliver. Deliver. They're all waiting for you. That's good. Good retreat there. Back into shape. Oh, feels weird seeing us Everton pass the ball around. They haven't seen it for ages.
Saka, why are you in so deep? See it out, Willie. See it out, Willie. Oh, well played, David Raya. And muck about with it here up. Ben White
Sorry,
got
it's one
lucky.
foul. That's it. Go on. Move it. Move it. Move it. Quicker. There you go. That's always going to be on. A simple pass there to Ben White. Really? Because you know he's going to just give it back to you. Go on, Benny. Go on, Benny. See, we're all static. Look, he's standing on the ball to play a 1-2 and then go home. That makes no sense. It's too slow. Yes, Gabriel. Turn out. Turn out. Go on. Oh, that's a terrible ball, Zinchenko.
Everton are bringing on Calvert-Lewin. It's time we brought on No
some
sign of any
fresh
movement
legs.
from the Arsenal bench.
Eddie's having a poor game. He's just not in about this game.
Great header, Gabriel. Zinchenko, you got to make that ball, man.
Oh, Eddie.
Wrong foot, Eddie. Silly foul, Fabio Vieira.
That's. I wouldn't say it was silly. I think it was just an unfortunate foul because I think it was a 50-50 ball and he just lost out.
No, he's coming from behind him, isn't he? What have I done here?
Eamon says there's that Saka's had this injury problem. No one knew about it. And when he was on England duty, he told no one.
just got elbowed in the back of the head there, Gabriel. But that's okay. Because he plays for Arsenal. It doesn't count. Just got done in the back of the head, for crying out loud.
Right in front of the referee as well.
Eddie off for Gabby Jesus.
I'd have brought Reece Nelson on. And Batman's on.
Yeah,
Batman!
that's a bit of a flash mask. Gabby's got fresh haircut, fresh trim. That's more of a Catwoman mask tone.
Really, ref? Yeah, you're right. It's more Robin than Batman. Holy jumping Jehovah's, Batman.
Nothing will ever beat the old Batman with old Dick West.
Oh! Wow. Everton's first shot. I think. I can't remember them having a shot.
I don't think they've had one on target.
They've not had one on target, but that's their first shot in absolute ages. Go on, keep going, Ben. Oh, come on. Yes, you're in. What? Emerson's more like Zorro. Hombre amigos, Damasco Zorro.
That was almost like Zorro was in the room there, Tone. 7 corners. They haven't even had a corner yet, Everton. Damn flying in my room.
Let's go. Oh. Gabriel's got it. Hold it. Good ball. Go on, attack him. Attack him, Saka. First time he's actually attacked a player. Good covering though by Decore. He came from nowhere because I thought if you beat the left back, you're in on goal. But Decore came from nowhere. Let's make this corner count, shall we? You're messing about with these corners and not getting anywhere near the goal. It's another short one. Shoot! What the hell is that? Now you're in. Shoot! Yay! Get in! Come on, you guys!
Trossard.
How about that? Yes, sir!
I knew that. Tone, I knew that 45 seconds ago, but I thought I'd let you have the enjoyment.
Oh. I thought they made a mess of that corner. That's great feet from Trossard. Assist for Saka. That's great feet from Trossard.
Let's stay on it now, Arsenal. Let's stay on it. Well played, David Raya. Why are you turning back into trouble, man?
Yeah. Really?
At some point there, Tony, you think Odegaard's just got to switch the ball to the other side.
Yeah.
You know, the switch is on a couple of times there. Hope you get Saliba. Great header. And let's all do our defensive work, Arsenal. Well done, Declan Rice.
Oh, nobody there.
And smashed clear by Saka. Oh, we got caught there. Oh,
Okay,
Jesus
switch
Christ.
on.
Everton's first corner of the game. Long ball from Pickford. Ben
Pickford.
White nowhere to be seen. Yeah, long ball from Pickford. Ben White nowhere to be seen. It's gone into the right back spot, but Ben White's not there.
Yeah. Good cover from Saliba. Okay, there's danger. Let's be on our guard for this. Yes, Raya.
Well
There's
caught,
another
David
player
Raya.
down.
Odegaard's out holding his head again.
It's gonna be physical, isn't
Not
it?
always makes me laugh, Tom, right? Not always makes me laugh. When they're looking for blood, right? So he does a sweep, looks at his hand, there's nothing. Does another sweep, there's still nothing. If there's no blood the first time, chances are there ain't going to be blood. No
It's
need to
just a
check 5,
feeling.
6 times.
You got that, Gal, as a boxer, I know that feeling. You get that hot sensation in your mouth. You're like, there must be blood. And you're like, where is it? Where is it? You're feeling it, but it's not quite coming out. So I'm not gonna say that that's not possible what's happening, because I've seen that. I've felt what that feels like. Go on, Dex.
That's it.
Push,
We're
yeah.
playing a bit quicker now. What?
Oh, you could have let it go one. Go on, push it, Gabriel. It's like he's got no confidence in his midfielders to take a ball in a tight area. Nice. Go on, Ben. Deliver. One of you. Oh, Vieira, come on.
Should have left it for Trossard.
Should have done.
Even had time to control that. Well done, Saka. Odegaard's got to release that, man. Well played. I think that was Trossard who got the little foot in there, wasn't it?
Mm.
Just don't want to make them runs in behind.
See when Declan Rice falls back into that centre defensive role, yeah, where he's actually like in line with the centre backs,
Yeah.
like now. I just can't see how the wing backs are not moved right up the pitch now. Like, see where he's playing right back.
Yeah.
How's that happening? And you know when Thomas Partey was in that same position, oh, what a ball! What a ball! You're in. Oh, what a ball that was.
Third time Gabriel's played the ball forward.
First
time Gabriel's actually played the ball forward. Zinchenko, you've got to do better there. You've just let him turn.
Yeah, too lax.
He's got to do better there because he lets him turn. And there's no desire to go and close him down.
Yeah. He does so well with the chest control. You think he's got it now. And just...
It was the next touch that he missed.
Yeah. The chest control looked beautiful. Thought he had it then. I was getting excited. That's it. Keep it going.
Don't muck about out the back. I can't stand this.
You're in. Oh. There you go. You're in. Not him. Not him. He's offside. Oh, what? What did we finish? Oh, come on. How we missed that?
Fabio Vieira, wild. It's been blocked for a corner. Great little ball by Trossard for Odegaard. Can Odegaard square that to Gabriel Jesus?
I think I can understand why Jesus would be upset because that's just a 5-yard ball. I think he's had the opportunity
5-yard ball for a tap in 2-0.
Yeah. Quickly, get it, move it.
Pickford, dodgy keeper, Pickford. Got to catch that.
Christ.
Zinchenko, Zinchenko gives me kittens.
He does. He does. You're absolutely right. Why is he waiting so long to pass the ball? Here come your defenders.
He's 2 players converging on him. Tomiyasu's coming on and Havertz.
Yeah.
It's got to be for Zinchenko. Has to be for Zinchenko.
Yeah. Why, Gabriel? Why? Can you really not find another player?
It's all this possession based, Tony. Do you know what I mean?
There's a ball.
It's like we keep holding the ball, we won't go forward. What?
He's offside.
It's a good ball, though. Why? I mean, he's got to be seeing that more quicker. More often, much quicker. Because it's on. Come on, Kai. Let's kill those doubters.
Yeah, Zinchenko for Tomiyasu
Yeah, that's expected.
and Vieira for Havertz. Right decisions. I can't see anything wrong with them changes. That's it. Fix your hair, Tommy. We need the Tomiyasu to stay fit. So my dog's trying to catch a fly. So if you see a dog randomly jumping over my head, it's trying to catch a fly.
James Garner. Used to be a famous actor called James Garner.
I was just going to say the same thing, man. What's going on
Two
with you
like
today,
minds.
Tony, man? You're inside my brain. Evan with this long ball rubbish.
They've got a lot of players in our half. Go inside. Oh, go inside. Why are you going backwards? When there's an obvious ball to go forwards. Get ahead of him. Get ahead of him. There you go.
What's
Turn
Raya
out.
doing out here, man?
Square up. That's not the ball, Trossard. Now you're in. Go on. Fee. Take him on now. Take him on. Oh. Just lost it at the wrong time.
That's a big nudge.
There's nothing in that.
Well done, Kai Havertz. Come on, Jesus. Stupid tackle.
Facebook user says that's the difference. There we are, bringing on class for class. Can't agree more. Rochford Files, that's James Garner. One of his
Rockford
many.
Files, yeah.
One of his many.
Jim Rockford.
Yeah, I know him for more roles in films though.
Do that.
That's a bad ball, Benny.
Come on, so let's put this game to bed. Probably about 27 hours of injury time.
Oh. Yes, Tommy. Yes, Tommy. No foul there, ref. That was soft.
Everton player slipped. Of course, Pickford's going to come and take it.
That's a big bunch of lads from Everton in our on our back line.
Yeah, we're not no shrinking violets ourselves, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 6-footers.
Yeah, true. As you touch.
Well done, Trossard.
That's it. Turn out. Turn out. Why are you going backwards when there's a million acres of space behind you? Go. When you receive the ball and the player says turn out, It means you got no one behind you.
I've lost my stream.
Arsenal playing it about in their own half at the
Oh,
moment.
my stream's gone, Matt.
Come on, let's get this ball up the pitch. Too much fanning about here. That's a great ball from Raya. Inside, there you go. Drive. Why are you hanging back, Saka? Get involved. I don't know why he does this. There's a player running through the middle, and instead of going, ooh, did that go out? So, Martin Odegaard was steaming forward, and Bukayo Saka, instead of driving his defender goalwards, he backs up towards his own goal so that Martin Odegaard goes behind him. So then he has to play the ball back in a move where you're literally like 4 against 4. So if you can get past one, you get a 4-on-3. You know, and if Odegaard's that guy with the ball, go make a run. He's going to find you.
Got to be stronger there, Gabby.
Well done. Nice. Have a bit of composure there, lads. Well done again, Kai. Oh, come on, Tross. Oh. There's a yellow card coming off here. I'm sure Gabriel strikes out here. So there's a bit of
Let's hope it's not Gabriel who's already been booked. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, a to-do between Tarkowski and Jesus. And it looked like all I saw was Jesus kind of trying to push or even maybe strike Tarkowski. Everton substitution, Ashley Young being replaced by Patterson. Emerson, you're the guy. James Garner was also Scrounger in The Great Escape. A great film for youngsters amongst you if you haven't watched it. Ooh, Chermiti coming off. McNeil coming off, Chermiti coming on. So it looks like Sean Dyche is going for it here. He wants to grab something out of this game with 3 minutes of normal time, plus probably 10 minutes of injury time.
But they're still in the game, aren't they? They're still in the game, so they've got all the chances in the world.
Oh. Come on. Well up, Raya.
I've just on 88 minutes turn. I've got another stream back.
Okay. 10 seconds ahead of me now.
And it's gone again.
Ah.
What's going on? I don't watch every other game without any trouble. The actual game I actually want to watch. Just showing Ramsdale on the bench, just looking
Yeah,
to
I
say,
saw.
what the hell's going on here?
Nah, he's all right. Well done, Gabriel. Big kick from Pickford. Raya confidently out. Well done. Let's move, boys. Let's move. Give him options. A little bit pedestrian there. Why are we standing in the back? One in. somebody had to go long. One of you go the ball, one of you go towards the keeper. I mean, call me old-fashioned, but when the ball goes up to the striker, one of the players has to be prepared to take a gamble that the striker's going to win the ball.
Yep, that's where it should be.
Not there. Whew, got away with that. Got away with that. Good chance for Calvert-Lewin. Got it badly wrong though. That's why you play for Everton, mate. Only 4 minutes of injury time. I don't know what was going on between the fourth official and Sean Dyche, but the fourth official offered him a piece of paper. I don't know if it was a letter of complaint or something, but he turned it down. I'd be interested to see what that was about.
Maybe his phone number for a date.
Well in, Kai. Move it! What the hell are you doing, Gabriel? Idiot. Got away with that. He's so slow to pass the ball.
It's there.
Oops. Emerson says he wanted more injury time. So, as I alluded to, I'm not really sure why the fourth official was giving him a bit of paper. But as I said, I could only imagine it was because he wanted. Really?
Another little elbow there from Gabriel Jesus.
Is this going to be a good old 1-0 to the Arsenal then?
Every win counts. 1, 10,
Every
5,
single
9. Who
one,
cares?
especially at this place. I'd have taken this all day.
Yeah, of course. There's no need to even put this in the box. Just send Havertz to the corner with it. Let him hold it.
Oh. I tell you what, he's going to blow a blood vessel, that Sean Dyche.
He ain't 10 yards from the ball.
Where's Saka? Give it Saka. There you go. Take him on, do him. I got to say, Tarkovsky's had Saka in his pocket all game. yeah. Apart from the assist for the goal.
He didn't really perform last time out either.
Yeah.
You know, you've got to give the guy a little break. Goes away, he plays games, 2 games for England.
Yeah.
You know, if he's carrying a little injury, give him a rest. Leave him on the bench. If we need him, we don't need him.
I mean,
if we don't need him, leave him on the bench. No need to bring him on.
Nelson must be screaming out for a game.
Saka's the most foul player. The player who's won the midfield, but players lost the most goals.
Yeah, Saka's the most foul player in today's game.
No surprise. I'm not surprised at all.
And a couple of them, Todd, have been brutal.
Yeah.
Hold it, Jesus. Just hold it. Call the ball. Well done. Yeah. And that's full time, Tone.
Yeah.
1-0 it's ended.
Right. Emerson says full time, an ugly win, but I'll take it. Moses says Saka's numbers.
Listen, you've
for
got to
goals
win
will
ugly
reduce.
sometimes. Places like this, you know they're going to come defend, try and hit long balls.
So Moses says Saka's numbers for goals will reduce with Partey not at the DM role. Last season, most of Partey's channel passes were to Saka, and it was quick. Yeah. The sooner Declan Rice realises that, the better. Because it's going to be on. He just needs to get it to him real quick. You know, those strikers that we've got need service real quick.
I think.
You know, don't dilly. There's too much dilly
I think
dallying.
we will see it from Declan Rice. I think we will see it as his Arsenal career progresses. But there's going to be certain games like today where you want him doing the defensive side of his game.
Yeah.
And he showed that today more than anything else. You know, he's a great player to have because I think he can do both, like Partey. And if we can get him playing like Partey forward, you know, he's going to be one hell of a player.
I mean, to me, as the DM, you know, that's got to be your meat and drink. If I can turn on a ball, like the way Thomas Partey can turn on a ball, drop a shoulder, and then find himself at a couple of seconds space to deliver a pass. There's no one in the league that does it. You know, even Rodri, I don't think can do it as well as Partey. And that's the element that Declan's got to bring to his game. That ability to see a quick ball up to the strikers.
Yeah, I think it's something that he will definitely develop.
Yeah.
Over the coming time. Yeah, he's bedding in, he's playing well, he's doing what we need him to do. You know, he dropped back into the back three there, he's provided cover in midfield, he hasn't put a foot wrong all game. You know, but I think there was a lot of them today, Ben White, Gabriel, Saliba, but they're all dilly-dallying on the ball. But mind you, there was no movement zone, there was no runs in behind. You know what I mean? There was no one giving the option.
Yeah. The two Ukrainians, Mikalenko and Zinchenko, getting together. All the old managers there. Peter Reid. Emerson says, shout for the under-19s this Wednesday afternoon. First group match in the UEFA Youth Champions League against PSV. Wednesday afternoon, okay. See if I can get a look in of... Mind you, they've changed the app now, haven't they? So you can't watch it like in the old days. Bring the bill into it.
What's that, the BT app?
No, there's Arsenal app now for watching their online streaming stuff.
Oh yeah, the Arsenal app, yeah.
Whereas before, all you needed to have was like
you got to join Arsenal.com, yeah.
Yeah. So Nabil.
Yeah, that was painful. That was painful, mate. It was a hard watch. Ugly. I talk about win ugly. It was painful watch. But we should have known better. I mean, I should have known better. The result, the record at Everton speaks for itself, and you can see why. You know, I don't like Sean Dyche. I don't like Sam Allardyce. Managers who really, they can't really do much for their team, right? That's why Everton will always be at the bottom. Sam Allardyce teams will always be at the bottom because what those managers concentrate on is how to beat Arsenal or how to beat Man United. So they get a little name for themselves, being bogey teams or flipping upsetting Man United or upsetting Arsenal. They get a little name for themselves, but really, when in the grand scheme of things, they can't do nothing for their club. Look, relegation zone, and that's what Sean Dyche is all about. Just the ugly, ugly, ugly performance makes the game almost unwatchable. So good for us that we got the 3 points. Ugly game. And I can't. I mean, I'm going to make a post about it in a minute, but I just can't stress it enough. The biggest miss for us is Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
He's like a quarterback. He's like a quarterback. He's like a deep line playmaker.
Yeah, it's so funny you should mention that because I'm about to switch into the NFL because the Kansas City Chiefs are playing and I just love watching Patrick Mahomes.
He's a quarterback.
Yeah.
He's having a bad time, Mahomes, isn't he?
He's only had one game, Gal. Give him a chance.
Ain't he having a bad season so far, Tone, Mahomes?
No.
Oh, only one game. No, I heard something the other day. I was watching the 49ers.
No, he's not. He's having a good.
And
He's had a
I
great
heard Mahomes
pre-season.
mentioned. I don't know if it was pre-season.
Yeah, no, don't take no heed to any bad talk about Mahomes. Mahomes is fine.
Yeah,
So
I only watch American
It
football.
should have been a 2-0 game.
Yeah, the 49ers look pretty good though, Tone.
I think you know what. Funny enough, Tony.
I don't agree either.
If that offside goal had been given, I think it would have been about a 3-0 game, maybe even 4, because it was such a crucial time in the game. Yeah, and we really wanted to get on them. So I feel like they ruined it with that disallowed goal. We'll find out more about it later. Gabriel Martinelli's been injured as well. That's going to be a problem as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But, it gives somebody else a chance to come
especially
on
if it's a
and
hamstring.
show what they're made of.
Yeah.
We've got enough. We've got enough in reserve to not let it affect us.
Yeah.
What did you think about Vieira's performance?
I think that's the important thing.
Well, what did you think about
I thought he done okay.
performance?
I thought he done okay.
Yeah, I thought he was all right. I mean, he would have got the assist.
I thought Vieira done okay.
He would have got the assist for the first goal had it stuck.
Yeah.
So he's contributing. I'm glad to see that the manager is finally saying, I can give other players minutes and give them an opportunity to do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
But we need him to do it with Saka.
Yeah. Declan is a very good player, but doesn't have differentiating qualities such as splitting a defence with an incisive pass.
Absolutely.
I think he can do it because I've seen him do it at West Ham, but I think he's a little bit too cautious right here with the system to start opening up and trying to do things that he maybe feels uncomfortable doing.
Yeah.
Whereas with Partey, it's just a natural.
Yeah, players just come in different sort of molds, don't they?
Yeah.
And Partey is just the kind of Rolls Royce type player. He's just very smooth and slick with his passing. He can't help it. He picks up that ball outside his own penalty box, and he already knows where he's going to pass it. And that pass is going to be a pass that sets the attack in motion every time. So players like Odegaard, players like White, players like Saka especially, they always get off on the front foot once Partey's got the ball. And that's why he can always put Saka into a very interesting position where he's isolated the fullback or something, because that's just, you just got few players who have got that. And he's one of them. So he's going to be a massive miss for us no matter what.
He's back in a couple of weeks, I reckon. He's not going to miss that many games.
Hopefully.
I read the other day, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But it does show you how much we actually miss him and what he actually brings to the team.
Oh yeah, yeah,
But I think
yeah.
Saka looks like he needs some time off. He needs a game on the bench. You've got
So
Reece
who?
Nelson, you've got Vieira, you've got
Yeah.
Trossard,
Can
Yeah.
Trossard play on the right
all players
though?
that can come in and play.
Yes, he can.
Can he?
Well, you've got Reece Nelson
Yeah.
can play on the left, Trossard can play across the three, Jesus can play wide.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? You've
I'd
got the
probably go with
options are
that.
there.
I'd go with that. I'd go with Jesus on the right and Ketia in the middle, or even Havertz in the middle, playing a false nine, playing like a foil. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it's time to rest. Time to rest Saka. He don't look good. It's a couple of games now I've seen him where, I mean, he was involved in the build up. He does his stuff, but he can do a lot more.
Yep, I agree.
What happened to Apollo?
He's gone to drop his wife to the airport.
Oh
So
yeah, he did say.
he may make it back. Depends how much we want to talk about the game. I mean, I guess we want to start looking at player ratings.
Okay.
Start considering what you might want to.
Oh, go on, Fiji. Go on, Fiji. So, watching the rugby.
Are you a 49er, by the way, Gal?
I do love rugby union. What a
You're
game. What?
You're a 49ers fan.
What was that, Tone?
Are you a 49ers fan?
Yeah, 49ers and the Eagles.
Okay. I remember the Eagles. I wasn't thinking the 49ers.
Yeah, 49ers used to be my team from years and years ago. And then I switched allegiances to the Eagles.
Listen, I'm going to jump off because I'm going to jump off because I've got to do some cooking and I've got some research to do as well. So I'm not going to.
All right.
Do you know what? You don't want to come do my cooking in the build, do you? I've got to go and cook dinner now myself.
No thanks.
More than
No
welcome to
thanks.
come and cook me some dinner.
I'm not one of those men that likes cooking. I do it when I have to, but I don't like it.
I have no choice. I have no choice. I'm a single parent. I have to cook every day.
I know the feeling. All right, guys. I'll catch up with you.
I need to find the wife. I need to find a wife, Tony. If you know anyone, see that in the bill.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, Arsenal 101. I'm looking for a wife. If you know anyone, must be an Arsenal fan. That's the only thing I've got.
That makes two of us, mate.
We have to go to some speed dating events.
Just typing in my
You doing your player ratings?
yeah.
For me, I don't think there was actually one outstanding player. I think they all done fairly well. Fiji have just pulled off a blinding scrum. What a push that was. Jesus Christ. You like the rugby union, Tone?
Yeah, I used to play. I played at school.
Why are they kicking for the post? Just kick it out, no?
Don't seem to be giving many high grades here.
No, I think I'm going to be the same. For me, I think it's solid 7s all around. I don't think anyone was really outstanding enough to get an 8. Oh, he's missed it. Some of the size of these guys, man. Jesus Christ.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Somebody missing. Vieira. Okay, I think that's me.
I'll do mine while you're doing yours. I'm going to give solid 7s all around. And my man of the match is going to be Saliba.
Okay, so my 8s were Saliba, Raya. Those are the only 2 players who got an 8 from me. Oh, shoot! What happened
What?
there?
What are you watching?
I'm watching the Kansas City game. The punt returner just coughed up the ball, and now Jacksonville have got possession in the Kansas City 10-yard. He let the ball hit his helmet. Oh God! You know when you're waiting there with your arms for the ball to fall straight into your arms, but it hits the helmet first.
Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error.
Here comes Trevor Lawrence with a chance for an immediate touchdown from a silly opportunity given by Kansas. So yeah, those are my grades. 8 for Raya. I thought he had a good sound all-round game. I thought his kicking was exceptional. For his passing, he didn't have anything that you go, oh, that was a bit dodgy. So well done to him on his Arsenal debut. Ben White, I guess I should have made that a 7. He didn't do anything wrong. I just kind of feel that he wasn't quite at the races today. Saliba, solid. Gabriel, he's just frustrating me. I'm maybe being a little bit unfair at this one. In fact, I probably should have given him a 6. But yeah, I just feel like he holds the ball too long. He's a good, solid defender. When it comes to the art of defending, he's solid. But he just holds on too much.
I think there was a few of them guilty of that today, though, Tone. It wasn't just him. There was a few of them. But then it was pretty static up front. It was pretty static. There was no really runs made. But then we see Gabriel knocked 2 fantastic balls to put Trossard through and Jesus through. You just think, why haven't you done it? Why has it taken like 80 odd minutes for you to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, so I've graded Gabriel a 6, Zinchenko 6. He just doesn't press that flanker. The winger just it's too easy for them to get past him and get that crossing. Rice is still growing.
He stands off. He doesn't really compete for the ball.
Odegaard did well, I thought, in the opportunities he did at the ball. Trossard came on, looked decent. I believe he's the Sky man of the match.
It's because he's scored the goal that won it.
Yeah. Trossard, Saka, again, just needs the rest.
I think you can tell now. I think you can tell now with Saka, it's taking a toll on him. You know, he's very quiet in games. He's getting the ball. He's getting double teamed. He's getting mowed down 4 or 5 times in every game. Like tough, hard challenges. You've got to take the guy at the firing line. Give him a rest.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Vieira, Martinelli 7. I thought he was all right up until he got the injury. Vieira 7. Thought he was industrious in his first outing from the start. Nketiah, I thought he was poor today. You know, some good crosses were put in, and you know, I think he missed an opportunity to kind of be on the end of one of those crosses.
Yeah, definitely 100%.
And Arteta overall,
That's what I thought they was all a bit below par.
Yeah, he's got to pick them up for Wednesday, though, isn't he? Because you know, there's no messing around in that Champions League. You can't afford to lose a game early, and it ain't going to be easy.
Well, I mean, if they can't be up for the return to the Champions League, they shouldn't be wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
So you want to go out there? We should beat teams like PSV.
So Concrete Jungle, welcome to the chat. We went straight out off the gate last season and got burnt out. We just need to start heating up. We're going to get better. I hope so. I believe we will do. I'm not sure what my ball means. Maybe
It's never a bad thing when you're picking up wins when you're not playing as well as you would like to play. You know, he changed that formation, didn't he, the first couple of games. Then he's gone back to the tried and tested way. And, you know, against Everton, it's never going to be easy, but you've got to find the way. You've got to find the way through them. And lucky enough, we did that today.
Yeah. I agree.
Right. I'm off to cook some dinner, Mr. Cox.
All right, buddy.
But it's
nice
getting on.
To see you as always.
I will see you Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever it is. All right. Nice. So long, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
See you, mate. Bye.